thank you to the EA Creator Network for providing me with a code for this kit. Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Cinderella Mouse and today we're looking at the Simtimates kit from the Sims 4, not store, that's not a thing, from the Sims 4. Oh my goodness, great start. It's been a while since we've had content for the Sims 4, so I feel like I'm a little bit out of practice, bear with me. So you can see some of the examples here. I have actually created a number of Sims for you, for your viewing pleasure, to kind of like have a look at the clothes in this kit and kind of like have a look at the way that the different styles fit different frames and things like this. I kind of got a bit of a plan of what I want to look for. So let me just get rid of my big stupid face for a second and we'll pull up the blurb. So the blurb that you get when you open the game is this, and it says, welcome to the Sims 4 Simtimates Collection Kit, the latest in lounging. Update your Sims intimate wardrobe with fashions based on current material, colour and pattern trends. Lacy bodysuits, plural. I've only seen one, but okay, I'll let that slide. A variety of underwear styles and boxes with playful prints will have your Sims bedrooms feeling like runways. I mean, if you think about like how much Simmers love Woohoo, it's like every time we get a new pack, it's like, is there any, like, what are the new Woohoo spots? Are there any new deaths? Like, death and Woohoo are the two main questions that we have when we get a new pack. So I feel like it's about damn time that we got some more underwear, some more sexy lingerie for our Sims to wear. So yeah, excited. It has potential, okay. Again, I've not looked at anything in the game yet, so it's going to be a first look kind of video. Intimate, not exclusive. To inspire confidence in every Sim, we collaborated with MeUndies to create styles that look good on a variety of body types. This collection will help any Sim look bold, flirty and charming in the bedroom. I am going to put that to the test. So if we get rid of the blurb and get back my stupid face again, we can go in game and I can show you some of these Sims that I've created. So we have Chad Swagman. Chad Swagman is basically, I've created a load of Sims for you to kind of put into your own game and to try and seduce and woohoo, but they all have different needs and they all have different foibles. So there's something for everybody, and some are more of a challenge than others. They do have preferences of like who they're attracted to. Some are experimenting, some are not. Some can get pregnant, some can get others pregnant, some can't. Some are ace, some are asexual. So we've got a good variety here of different preferences. Chad Swagman, judging by his name, he is a bit of a heartbreaker. He's a bit of a womanizer. He's kind of like the high school jock, you know. He's like, he was the popular kid in school, he was on the football team, and he's he's kind of loud, he's proud, he's not afraid to go up to people and to introduce himself. I feel like I've got lipstick on my teeth. So yeah, he has the serial romantic trait. Watch out for this one. Like Don Lothario, there's a new king in town. He's a bro, he's romantic, and he's a party animal. So he's not my on the appearance of things, he's not my favourite Sim, but when I had a little play with him, he's actually surprisingly sweet. He kind of like developed a crush on someone and kind of got all nervous, which I thought was adorable. So I feel like he's redemption arc material. Now, if anyone's ever seen the TV show, what's it called? Crashing. It's by the woman who did Fleabag, Phoebe something Bridge, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Like, she's in this show called Crashing, where it's like a load of young adults and they all live in this same like big old building, and there's a character who he kind of is slightly inspired by in that. So yeah, he's on the surface of things, he's very much attracted to women. He's kind of like the typical alpha male bro dude, you know. But he's willing to experiment, you know, if you like him. So I've gone for different body types as well, and he's got quite a big body type. Again, he's got sort of like the school quarterback kind of thing. So he's like intentionally putting on muscle and weight to kind of like be hefty. So yeah, again, like tends to like, I imagine he probably like wrestled with his brothers and threw his weight around and things like that. He's got this kind of like very happy-go-lucky slob style. I've even gone in and like done like whether or not the hair can grow on different parts of the body, and all that kind of thing as well. So I've really paid attention to detail on these Sims. So this is his current sleepwear, which I want to kind of talk about for a minute before we kind of like get into the kit. He's so funny. Like, he's got the whistle. Like, he really tickles me. He's got his football socks on still and his whistle. So looking at the promo images of this pack, I feel like I'm going really red, guys. I've kind of got like a big jacket on. I was trying to do like the underwear as outerwear kind of thing, but I'm just getting hot. Yeah, back to my Sim. Looking at the promo images, I looked at them and I thought, do you know what? I feel like we've got some of those items in the game already. So the pants with the hearts on, the boxes with the hearts on, I was like, that's what we already have. I am sick of looking at these pants because we've had them since the base game. And then there's like one with like a shirt over it, and I was like, do you know what? It looks like same old. So again, reserving my full opinion until I actually look at the pack. But my intention creating these Sims was like, okay, I'm going to kind of like see what I can do without the kit. But yeah, so he's in the mood for love. He's got his like, he's advertising. Look at me just like grabbing his crotch there. Sorry guys. He's you know, he's a bit of a Lothario. What can I say? He's got his socks on. He's colour coordinated, so you know, give him credit for that. Look at his little face as well. Like, I love his face. He's kind of got like chubby cheeks, and like I like his nose. I always love to put like interesting noses on Sims, especially on the guys. He's got lips made for kissing as well. He's a bit of a cutie. He's got like smouldering eyes. He's got some stuff working for him. But the whistle, it's like on your knees, press ups. like what's he doing with the whistle in the bedroom? I don't know. I just found it hilarious, so we'll put it on him. And then for each Sim, I haven't done it for him actually. For all the other Sims, I've kind of done like a loungewear and an underwear version on their sleepwear, so we can kind of have a look at that as well. So this is his party outfit. You can definitely see he's up for a party. He is not ashamed of his body hair. He's like, it's manly. He's a bit of a bear in the making, let's say. His tight speedos, his what do you call it, like a banana hammock, is that what you call it? Like, budgie smugglers. Just tickles me, makes me laugh. He's a funny Sim. Again, this is his hot weather outfit. He's got his little Gucci slides on there. Bit of a poser. And his winter wear. So he likes like bright, bold colours. And that is Chad Swagman. His interesting things as well. So you can have a look at, you can probably see that. I don't know if that's behind my head slightly. He's into hip hop, just to name a few. Tween pop music, secretly loves it. He likes dancing, fitness, video gaming. He likes streetwear fashion. And he is into, yeah, that's it, yellow. He likes yellow. So yeah, moving swiftly on. If Chad Swagman is not to your taste, maybe we can have a little bit of a look at Maisie Deer. So Maisie Deer is absolutely so sweet. She's so cute. So she is more of a typical romantic, like an old-fashioned kind of hopeless romantic. Do you remember the hopeless romantic trait that we had in previous games? Now this is a bugbear that I have with The Sims 4, because all the romance options that we got, like that we've had for a long time, like the romantic trait itself, it has this kind of like very flirty, very kind of like dating, flirty, I want to woohoo feel to it, where hopeless romantic from older games had more of like a whimsical kind of like an old-fashioned idea of the word romance, where it's like, I want to be whisked on an adventure by my knight in shining armour. So she's more of that kind of romantic, where she probably wants to like watch soppy movies. She probably reads a lot of Jane Austen, like Mr. Darcy. Like, she's waiting for a Mr. Darcy to come along and sweep her off her feet. She's creative because I thought she'd be artistic. She probably likes writing books, reading books, creating art, all that kind of good stuff. And she's very loyal. When she finds the one, she's going to be so loyal. So she likes hipster fashion, pink and white, very girly girl, pop music, singer-songwriter music, cross-stitch, writing, painting, anything creative. And she's kind of like low energy, so she doesn't really like fitness. So I don't know how she's going to get along with Chad Swagman, but she's she's quite timid as well, and I'll kind of get into why she's so timid soon. But I think she's got an adorable little face. You can see there, if I zoom out a little bit, she's got a little gap in her teeth and everything. I think she's really cute. I think she's probably quite young and she's quite shy, so she does wear a lot of makeup. She's kind of like fresh out of her teenage years, you know, and she's very, very sweet. And she's got that kind of like wispy kind of I just walked off a farm in a Jane Austen novel kind of hair as well. I think she's super duper cute. So just a quick look at her face there. Again, I went into a lot of detail with the face shapes. I do love creating Sims when I'm in the mood for it. And then she's got this kind of girly tomboy kind of look to her. Everything looks a little bit oversized on her. She's got a little cat shoes. She's very, very sweet and wholesome. Or is she? So just to kind of show you her other outfits there. So that's probably when she's like doing art or something. She's got this as her formal wear, so a little bit kind of like, she probably really loves that Leonardo DiCaprio movie, you know, the one with like the light in the distance. What is it? The Great Gatsby. She's probably like really into the Great Gatsby, so that's kind of like Gatsby style. She does have a wild side, so you can see she has got this little cat tattoo, just hinting there at her true nature, her hidden nature, when you get to know her. Even like I've gone into a lot of detail with like the nails and the rings and things like this as well, so a lot of detail, custom makeup, you know how it is when I make Sims. And this is her sportswear, so her sleepwear, and this is why we're here, right? So she's got her loungewear. Again, I was not sure what we were going to get from this pack, and I was like, I don't need loungewear. So I've gone to great lengths to show you that there's more loungewear available, like beyond what you see kind of like under the tag. If you take off sleepwear and you want to look for like, I really recommend filtering for sweaters. You find some really nice options that you can kind of use as sleepwear that aren't necessarily tagged as such. So top tip there, knitwear as well is a nice place to look for more kind of loungewear options. But that is her look. So yeah, like I say, when you get to know her, when you get close, when she's feeling romantic, she can be a little bit of a kitty cat in the bedroom. So yeah, she's confident when she gets close to people. But you can see here on her leg, she actually has a bite, and this is one of the reasons why she's quite shy and retiring. She did have a bit of an animal attack when she was growing up, and it made her nervous, and she's kind of self-conscious about her body. Now her body type, I have gone for like the typical very, very skinny, almost tomboy style look, a bit of a waif look. She's kind of ironing board straight, so she's got a little bit of a curve to her, a little bit of a butt, but on the whole she's quite straight up and down. So that's her look. This is her party wear. She's adorable. Her summer wear, her hot weather, sorry, her swimwear, again trying to cover up that scar on her leg, her hot weather, and her outerwear. I think she's absolutely adorable, and any sim would be lucky to have her. So again, you can get to know her in game and kind of explore her preferences. The next sim on my list is Saf Bardwell, and he's again kind of an old school romantic. So I feel like him and Maisie could potentially get on. I don't know, you'll have to check that out and see what you think. But he's a bit of a Byron type character, a bit of a Wordsworth, a bit of a Byron. He likes writing poetry, he likes performing poetry, he likes reading poetry. He's a little bit jealous, again just hinting at that kind of like darker side of him, that kind of Byron type side. A little bit jealous, a little bit possessive, a little bit dark. Thought about making him gloomy but didn't. And he's yeah, he's romantic too, so he's gonna get his flirt on. And yeah, he wants to be a best-selling author. Some of his likes, obviously he likes writing, singing, acting. He likes classical music, and again he's a little bit formal, he's a little bit proper. I could have given him the proper trait, but that's gone to somebody else. And kind of having a look at him here, I've given him a little bit of interest on his face, so I've gone in and given him a few kind of frown lines because I assume he scowls a lot because he's got that brooding intensity, guys. And yeah, so this is Saf Bardwell, and he's pretty cute. Again, got those kissy lips, very romantic hair as well there, and he really likes the colour black. So let's have a bit of a look at him. And so he's got a slimmer body type, again to kind of like look at what all the underwear looks like on different frames. This is his look, again like I just wandered in off the moors kind of vibe, kind of a bit dressy for his formal wear. Yeah, he's got his romantic side, he's got his showy side. So here's his sleepwear. I've not got any underwear on him yet, but we can do that together in a minute. Yeah, he's kind of a little bit understated, a little bit subtle. Oh, here we go. So yeah, he's in like, sorry, that's his, do I even play The Sims, guys? That's his athletic wear, this is his sleepwear, and he kind of like strips it off a bit at a time. Like, there go his pants, and there goes the rest of it, and he's got his little boxer shorts on there. So again, he's got a few tattoos, to mostly anything that kind of symbolise like life and death, you know, transformation. So he's got the butterflies, he's got something else as well. What is it? Like that's like a dandelion he's got there. I think he's got another one, but I don't know where it's gone. You'll have to find it yourselves. You'll have to investigate his body thoroughly yourselves in the game. And that's his party wear. I really like his style, actually. I think he's got a pretty cool, kind of like relaxed, cool, modern style. And then the black just kind of like tying it all together, those kind of like dark, gloomy colours. So yeah, you can check him out. You can check out see if he wants to date your sim or not in your game. And then the next up is Tide. Now Tide you may know from one of my older videos. I can't remember if I made a video on her or not, but she was one of my high school year sims. All these sims are sims that I've kind of had knocking around my game already, and I've updated them to kind of like do this. So she may be familiar to some of you, and this is the sim that I've actually been playing with off camera. A version of Tide, and I've called her Tide Filter now. So she's very ambitious, she wants to be a celebrity, she's a little bit self-absorbed, and she's an overachiever. So basically it's not that she's all me, it's that she's so driven and focused on what she wants to do that she kind of forgets that other people have needs around her. She kind of thinks, she's kind of like everything is going in this direction, like that is the goal, her entire focus is on it. So it can make her a little bit unintentionally self-absorbed. But she's my Instagram star. So she is already a beauty influencer, she's an underwear model, and she's a plus size underwear model as well. So she's got quite a curvy figure. She's kind of like on the bigger side but toned with it. Again, she probably works out, but she like wants to keep the curves, you know, she wants something people can grab onto. So again, you can check her out in game, check out her preferences, see if she's into your sim or not. And then again, this is one of my sims that had a lot of outfits, so she kind of has a lot of outfits still. I have updated some of them. I think this has got like such a gorgeous kind of like old singer vibe to it. She kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, like those old, like, I don't know, like Shirley Bassey I'm getting, you know, like Gloria Gaynor, Shirley Bassey. I think she looks very glamorous. And then that's kind of like the original outfit she had on. Here's her sportswear. So again, very trendy, very cute, very curvy. You would definitely see her on Instagram. And then her sleepwear, again, you can go in, you can find things that may not necessarily be tagged for loungewear if you take the filters off, for sleepwear I should say. And then her underwear, because she's an underwear model, so this is what she has on already, something very trendy, very spicy. She is not afraid to post that picture of herself on Instagram looking beautiful. Let's have a quick look at her face while we're here. Like, she has those gorgeous kind of like smoldering eyes, those beautiful like kiss me lips, like, oh, she's so gorgeous. I love her so much. Again, this is the sim I've been playing with off camera. How red am I right now? This is going to be like the spicy video, guys. This is her very cool party wear look with those mad socks. I just thought she's very confident, she's very bold, and she kind of likes her streetwear as well. And this is her very glam swimwear. So again, underwear model, swimwear model. She's not going to the beach to swim, she's going to the beach to pose. So she has all this like gold jewelry on, all these hair extensions in, like she looks amazing, like always has the nails as well. This is her summer wear, and this is her winter wear. I know you're here for the kit, guys. Skip forward to the end if you want to see me like reviewing the kit. So going to my next sim, this is Gabriel Souza. Gabriel Souza. Now, Gabriel might be a more challenging sim to romance with. He's not actually really interested in showy relationships. He's unflirty and he's asexual. I hope I'm getting this the right way round. I'm feeling out the terms a little bit. I get them confused because they both start with A. He's not aromantic. He's unflirty, but he is interested in like having romantic feelings with a very, very special someone. So when he gets very, very close to someone, he is interested in romance, but generally he's not really into like showy, overly physical displays of affection. So it's not that he doesn't have feelings for people, it's that he's not really into the kind of like physical like side of it. So he's not really big on the old woohoo. But if you want to marry this sim, if you want to live your life by his side, like you will have somebody who is like a true gent. Like, he's so sweet. He's a little bit more interested in kind of like technology and kind of like doing good in the world. So he's kind of interested in like making the world a better place and kind of like inventing new technology. So he's a little bit more logical than kind of physical. But yeah, absolutely stunning. And he kind of gets confused because he looks like a Ken doll, right? He's like absolutely gorgeous, and so he's a little bit confused when people try to come up and flirt with him. It makes him feel awkward. He doesn't really know what to do about it, and he doesn't really understand kind of like why people are flirting with him. He kind of like doesn't realize how attractive he is, but he is neat. He likes to keep himself clean and tidy and presentable, and because he's always outside kind of like doing stuff in the great outdoors, he's got a really good physique as well. So he has probably the best physique out of all the guys, and yeah, he's just really lovely. So you may remember Gabriel Souza from a previous video on I think it was the Carnival kit we first saw him, but he's had a bit of an update with some of the newer content. So again, he has this kind of like clean, ironed, sharp look. He probably would have the neat trait if I could give him more traits. This is his formal wear. Again, absolutely gorgeous, but definitely going to be a challenge to romance. And this is his sleepwear. So again, he's got like the lounge wear, and he likes the nice things as well. He likes his creature comforts, probably a Taurus, and he's got these like designer slippers. And then this is his, again, like we have this kind of stuff in the game already, so I'd like to see something a bit different from the kit. Party wear is this. I'm gonna have to open a window or something. I'm getting spicy in this room. Yeah, I think he's got this really clean look that I think is really trendy and modern and really, really nice. He does like, you know, he likes to have fun though. Look, like, yeah, boys just want to have fun. I want to have on the beach. Yeah, this is his like hot weather look. I mean, it's getting hot in here. So show me your underwear, your Simtimates. This is his okay, very distracted by Gabriel. This is his outerwear, guys. Now Paloma is here again from the Carnival kit with a bit of an update. I love Paloma. I think she is an incredibly sweet sim, and she's really looking for her soulmate. She's looking for one true love. She wants to have a family of her own, and she's just got like homemaker vibes, and she's loyal and she's neat and she's family orientated, and she's just a really, really, really lovely sim. And I've not done her likes and dislikes. I will try to remember to do that before I put her on the gallery. Actually, do you know what? Let's do it now together. I feel like I did do it. Maybe I got distracted. What's she like? Probably classical. She's a classy lady. A little bit of jazz. Let's go with that. Some romance music. I think she'd love it. And she's very polished. Very, very polished, this lady. Activities. She probably likes homely things. She probably loves baking and cooking. Raising the kids. It's a shame parenting isn't a like a hobby and skill. What else? I don't know, like violin. Maybe she likes playing the violin. There we go, she does now. I feel like she would hate things like, what would she hate? I don't know, what's like, I was thinking maybe exercise, but not necessarily. She hates bowling. There you go. She hates bowling. She doesn't want to break her nails. And she probably likes something classy, mid-century, Queen Anne, fancy things as decor. So yeah, Paloma is here because I have a lot of trouble creating transgender sims. I like creating them, but I have a lot of trouble with things don't necessarily fit them very well, and I feel like I need a little bit more in terms of transition, because Paloma currently has the male frame because she was born male, but she is transitioning. She identifies as female. However, she has quite a masculine body still. Now, when I change her to the female frame, her face completely changes. And I don't like it because I think she has an absolutely stunning face. But I would love to make her body a little bit more feminine. So I do feel like we need tools in the game to create perhaps a male sim who has breast implants or who has fat injections into their thighs, you know, so that they have a more female figure. Because unfortunately, Paloma still does have quite a masculine figure, and I feel like she would be uncomfortable with that because she is very feminine, you know. She's the sweetest sim. So she does have this very, very sharp fashion sense though. So like, let me just kind of like show you through some of her clothes. This is a remnant from getting the carnival kit. So she has this. So she has quite a girly style. She loves black and white. Again, absolutely so glamorous. She kind of reminds me of like Patrick Swayze in is it 2-1 Fu, like with the hairstyle. Again, but she doesn't want to look transgender. She doesn't want to look like she identifies as a woman, and that's what she wants to see when she looks in the mirror. So she has that going for her. This is her sportswear. I was quite happy in the end with like finding outfits that kind of made her look a little bit more feminine and kind of like softened her body a little bit more. So this is her loungewear. Again, she's got a real glamorous side to her. She probably loves sipping cocktails, you know. And then she has this kind of like girly underwear as well. Now, one thing that I do want to check, one thing that I want to mention actually is this underwear that Maisie wears. Again, just kind of talking you through my expectations of what I want from this pack. So this underwear that Maisie wears is not available for the male frame. So I was hoping, and I don't know what we're going to get, but I was hoping for more female underwear for the male frame, and probably vice versa, to be honest. So I'm going to be very curious to see what we have there. Party wear, this is her party wear. Swimwear there, looking very glamorous again. Hot weather, and I lose track by the end of it, and the winter wear. So yeah, very glam, wants to be very girly, very limited in terms of like what suits her well. And then we have Chloe Aslanyan, who you might remember again from high school years. She has an absolutely gorgeous backstory. So we saw her there as a teen, and now she's here as an adult. Very accomplished, very doing really well for herself, and she's looking to start a family of her own. She's very, very traditional, very mumsy. I think she's absolutely like one of the most gorgeous Sims that I've ever created. I love her face shape with this kind of like wide jaw. I think she's stunning. And this makeup as well, which I tried to do on myself, and it doesn't suit me. I've not got the colouring for it, with like the brown makeup around her eyes. She's just absolutely gorgeous. So she wants to be a super parent, and she is family orientated. She's an overachiever, so she wants to be the best parent. She's like you know, like how you have Bridezilla, she's like Momzilla. She's like gonna terrify the other mums at the school gate. But the thing is, she's so nice as well. Like she's like mum goals, and then neat as well. So a very, very traditional Sim, absolutely gorgeous. She likes polished fashion, and I think she likes basics. But I'm not seeing that now. I thought I put basics for her. I can do that now. Yeah, she does like basics fashion. Okay, I was right. I do remember my Sims. What else? Country fashion. She likes cooking, baking, all that good stuff. She'd probably get along really well with Paloma at the school gates. And then kind of jumping in and showing you. So she has what I would say is kind of like the typical desirable female body. So where we've got Maisie, who's very, very slim, Paloma, who has the male, she's female but she has the male figure, Tide, who's very, very curvy, Chloe has that typical hourglass shape, the desirable shape, again to kind of like look at the different clothes on different shapes. So we have this very basic kind of mumsy outfit here. This gorgeous dress, again very mumsy, very girly. She's gorgeous. Loungewear there, very like clean looking, like classic ivory colours as well. I think she's absolutely stunning. I would marry this Sim. She's gorgeous. Summer wear and winter wear there as well. Like she's so sweet looking. Like I love her. If you're looking for someone a little bit more dangerous, you can also go for North Strato. Now, North Strato is not really about the mushy stuff. She will woohoo you, but she's not really looking for like the cuddles, right? She's like wham bam thank you ma'am. So she wants she's a little bit dangerous, again, just throwing in somewhere with a bit of an edge to her. She wants to have a vampire family, so yeah, she's family orientated, but she kind of wants to be the head vampire with a lot of cronies. She wants a lot of people who adore her and kind of do what they're told. She's kind of badass. She's a little bit scary. Again, this is one of my Sims from high school years. So she's jealous, she's self-assured, and she's adventurous. So definitely going to be fun and spicy in the bedroom. And then things that she likes the colour red, alternative music, comedy, mischief, programming, video gaming. I feel like I need to update that, guys. I'll update that. I like things like rock climbing. I won't do it now because the video will be too long, but these are her looks. I think she has a little bit of a look of like, oh, what's her name? Miley Cyrus. I think she looks I don't know what it is about her. She reminds me of Miley Cyrus. So if I show you here, like, hello Miley. she's so cute. So again, she's very adventurous. She's not afraid of getting herself into trouble, so she has a few scars. You can decide what the backstory of that is, but she wants to be a vampire, and I don't know, they look like werewolf scars to me, so I think there's probably a reason for that. You can also see she has a scar on her stomach. Sorry, showing you her outfits again. I missed one. So yeah, she's a bit of a dominatrix in the bedroom, I think, this one. You've got to watch out for her. But yeah, she does have that scar on her stomach, so maybe there you go. So she can't get pregnant, guys. She can't get pregnant. When the attack happened, it did something down there and she can't get pregnant, so this is why she wants to vampire family. It's like, do you know what, one way or another I'm gonna have those babies. Those babies are just gonna be fully grown and dependent on me. So yeah, so she's got that whole vibe going on. Some more of her outfits there, that's party wear. Again, a lot of high school years on these Sims because most of them were created around that time. And yeah, that is her vibe. She's ready to haunt the streets of San Myshuno looking for her prey. So yeah, that's her whole thing. So I guess we're going to have a look at the Simtimates kit now, guys, right? Again, like, she's got quite a kind of like tomboy frame. She's absolutely stunning. So let's start a new thingy majiggy. And I'm saying she, I'm referring to, I need to catch myself there because I'm saying she for North, but they identify as they, them. Again, kind of gender fluid. She's definitely got a bit of a tomboy edge. So what do we have here? So let's have a look what we have. So this is what some of these items are going to look like on a kind of like typical kind of like tomboyish frame, right? Like a long kind of, what do you call that? Is it like gamine frame? Yeah, okay, pretty cool. I like the kind of slouchy shoulder. I love the detail of the label hanging out. That's awesome. She's definitely a spicy one. Like, yeah, I'll leave that on her, so she'll have that on her when you get her from the gallery. This is too girly for her. Do you know what? Vampire seductress, yes, I take that back. I feel like we need to keep that on her. Like, how hot is she? She could bite my neck any day, guys. Okay, keeping that. It looks like we're going to be keeping it. Oh my goodness. Absolutely stunning. Okay, I like this kit. I like it. I like it a lot. That is very attractive. That's very nice. So this is what I was looking for this kit. I wanted the kind of typical seductive, like, lingerie, like the stuff that you would wear if you were trying to seduce someone or get them into bed, you know, like woohoo night kind of lingerie. That's what I wanted, that's what I needed, so I am happy with that. Let's get rid of that one because we don't need that anymore. We have other options. And then let's have a look at what else we have. So I wish I could like apply all, you know, with like the filters. Apply all kits. So what else do we have here? So, oh wow, like that is pretty badass. Let's get rid of those. And do you know what would look great with that? Those socks. Like, I love these socks. Like, That is hot. So that's kind of like a bit of a Calvin Klein look. I feel like this looks quite Fenty or Victoria's Secrets, which is what I wanted from the pack. Like if I could have said like brand deal with anyone, it'd probably be like somewhere like Fenty. But yeah, that is great. That's like very Calvin Klein looking. So I really, really like those. Again, that's something that I was hoping for. Let's filter for Kits again. And it really suits her because she does have that kind of sporty look. So I think that's definitely her vibe. And there's kind of like the matching top, I guess. I'm not quite so keen on that top because it looks kind of see-through. And I'm not quite sure what material they're going for, because I would assume that the bottoms would be kind of like a typical Calvin Klein material, like a jersey material. And that does not look like jersey. So I actually would have preferred a more, like, hang on, let me just look at what this is. Yeah, I'd prefer a top like that, but with the matching, I would have liked that, but with the matching thing. I'm not convinced on that top, honestly, Sims team. But that one, I think, kind of goes a little bit better. Let's have a look at this one as well. Again, it's like a different fabric, a different material, so it doesn't exactly match, but you could probably, like a sim like this, she probably doesn't have matching sets anyway. She probably like grabs whatever she has lying around on the bathroom floor and like that's what she's wearing that day, you know. This one as well is an interesting one because I'm not gonna lie guys, if that isn't mesh, if that's a gap, my boobs would fall out the bottom of that, because boobs are made of squishy stuff and they like to go if they see an opening. So I feel like not entirely convinced on the support of that one. I see what they were going for, but I don't think that's flattering. I think actually if you wore that, it wouldn't be a flattering look. Like your fat would poke out there, unless it is mesh. Yeah, I would have preferred that to not have that peekaboo at the bottom. And that's not saying I don't like peekaboo things, I just don't think it looks, I don't think it looks right. I don't think people would necessarily commonly wear something like that. It looks like, again, that one and that one look a little bit off to me. Like, I think if they'd have done that, but it was jersey material, it would have looked really nice. And I think if they'd have put the see-through stuff on a different bra, that would have also looked really nice. I don't think they're her style, so I'm not going to put those on her. I'm actually going to go, like, with that. I think that's pretty rock and roll, and it really suits her. Again, I like that. I don't think she'd wear matching sets necessarily. So that is what it looks like on her. One thing I also want to kind of check out before we kind of, like, go. See, I've seen from some images that leaked onto Twitter that there are a lot of underpants in this pack, and it's weird to me that they didn't do, considering they're talking about, I've looked on MeUndies as well, like the actual website, and they have like sets, like his and her sets, and I'm surprised that they don't have underpants for girls, because I totally wore underpants when in my teenage years growing up. So I don't think, this is something as well that's bothering me about the pack, because I don't think they should have gone for the underwear and the loungewear. I think that they should have had loungewear in a separate pack, like a family loungewear pack. I would have just gone sexy underwear. I would have kept the focus like narrow. So I feel like these are totally unnecessary. I don't see why these are here, right? I think these would have been better in a different pack, and I would have preferred like more sexy underwear options rather than like the mix. I don't think they're necessary. So yeah, if we take off feminine then, so they do have underpants. So let's have a look at these kind of like Calvin Klein style boxes. Oh, I don't like those as much as I thought I would. It might just be because it's on a feminine frame. What about these? You know, actually, I could totally see her wearing those again. Like, that is actually quite her style. I kind of like those on her. They're not the best fit again because they're designed for men. But I would question why they didn't do underpants, like they didn't do boxer shorts for girls. That's pretty cool. She looks like she's going into a boxing ring. Kind of want to keep that as well. Like, what do we have here? Let's get rid of that one because I feel like it's too girly for her. That one I kind of like on her. That one I thought was too girly. You can always put it back on her if you want to. And then we'll double up on that one because I kind of want to have that and that as options. So like with the boxer shorts, kind of do like that. Oh no, maybe those ones. Maybe those ones. I kind of like that as well. Yeah, cool. We'll go for that. So again, you can mix and match and swap them around if you want to in game. Again, maybe I don't like that one. There we go. That's her other look. Have we got like a red? There we go. Beautiful. Love her. So happy with that on that frame. Let's go for a more challenging one. Let's go to one of the guys first. Let's go Chad Swagman, because I can feel like he would definitely be all about the underwear game because he wants to seduce people, right, with his whistle. So there is a new shirt here. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's, yeah. Alright. Don't feel like it was necessary for this pack. Again, I feel like it looks a bit pajama-y. I would have maybe kept pajamas in another pack. However, I have seen people saying that they're counting how many pieces women get versus how many pieces men get. Now, I would argue that normally with men's underwear, it's underpants. Again, with my expectations of not wanting loungewear and just wanting underwear, I feel like let's have a look at the underpants. Let's get rid of that for a second. And then what underpants do we actually have? So we've got these. I like these. I feel like we needed a decent pair of like jersey briefs. So I do really actually like those. And if he'd totally wear those, guys. He would totally wear those. You know he would. That is absolute swagman behaviour. I really like those. So they're actually immediately like a favourite item. Very, very glad to have those. Very much needed. We also have matching eggplant briefs. The cheese. You do not want cheese on your underpants. I like the comedy of it though. Okay, yeah, cool. Swagman, budgie smugglers, love to see it. He'd definitely go for the Calvins. Are these the Calvins? Are these the Calvins? Oh, they definitely look better on the male frame, don't they? Yeah, I like those for him. Yeah, loving it. Loving all the underwear options. And I feel like a lot of them suit him as well. Okay. Like the silky ones for when he's feeling silky. Maybe something like that for him. And I'm out of my options already. Wow, like Swagman immediately. I mean, he's got such a bare body. Like, why am I into Swagman? Like, what is this wicked charm that he has? I did not think he would be my type. He's even got like a cheesy tattoo, like, and everything. Like, do you know what? Get me in the bedroom with that whistle, Swagman. Like, you've got something to hold on to. I'm here for it. Let's just have a quick look as well. Is there anything? Again, so there is like silky pajamas. Yeah. Thorn Bailey's getting those. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm sold. I was, before, when I saw the promo pictures on Twitter, I was like, oh, I think I'm going to be a bit disappointed. There's definitely like, I remember looking at it and thinking there's definitely items that I like the look of, but overall, I didn't think I was going to like it that much. And I think the Thorn Bailey Swagman like what are they called? Pajamas? Robe? The robe? The tiger robe might have won me over. Okay, you do you, Swagman. You do you. Okay, I'm sold. So let's go to Paloma, because I feel like Paloma is going to be more of a challenge. That is not... That's sportswear, you silly goose. Okay, Paloma. Okay, how is this going to look on you? Let's try something like this. Actually, very pretty. She's looking doubtful. She's looking doubtful, but I think I am here for it. So where's the matching? Is that's not matching. That's pretty though. Do they not have matching knickers? I'm confused. They don't have matching knickers. Why don't you have Sims team? Why don't you have matching knickers? I mean, I guess it's those. But you think they did? This is what I'm saying. This is why, personally, if I was designing this pack and I was making all the choices, every single choice, I wouldn't have had things like the loungewear. Like the Swagman tiger print like thing. Yeah, okay, it's silky, and you do need options for the guys. But I think I would have taken something like that out. I would have liked more sets. I would have liked more of this kind of, you know, more of this kind of stuff, like the actual girly, like typically like feminine underwear. So that is very cute as well. Like that is very, very sweet. So which one matches that then? This one? Okay, it's not a perfect fit. Well, do you know what? So having said that, it is quite a good fit. Like that's an appropriate fit. I feel like Paloma would have appreciated a bit of push-up action, you know. But that's pretty. I like this. I'm suitably impressed. Let's have a quick look then. If we go to, like, I feel like she would love. Oh. That is so pretty on her. So this is really nice as well, because like I say, this item isn't available on the male frame, which is disappointing if you're trying to make Frankenfurter. But that is so sweet and pretty and girly and innocent looking. Like, I love that for Paloma. So we have to keep that on her. I feel like, let's get rid of the base game one, because it doesn't look great, does it? That is nice. That is I'm not convinced. I can't really zoom in, but around the crotch area there, again, assuming that I've set it so that she can't pee standing up and things like that. In my head, it's like she went for the important surgery first. So she went for the gender reassignment surgery first, and like then she's still waiting on like the funds and things like that to kind of like the breast implants and like move the fat around. So like that doesn't look great on the old bulge, unless you typically, this is the thing, this is why we need like in between, like an in between gender. That one I think is more flattering in the black, so I'm going to keep that on her. I think let's just have one more look. What else have I got for her? That's not the most flattering thing, so let's have a look at this. That is actually really, I am really pleasantly impressed, Sims team. Well done, because like there was nothing in the promo images that I could see where anyone was kind of looking like they were transgender, and it's been such a big deal for the Sims over the past couple of years to be like adding the pronouns and adding like all the different like filters that you can use to kind of like customize your Sims and their gender and their orientation and things like that. So I was surprised that they didn't put a transgender sim on the promo art, and I was worried that things wouldn't look good on them, but that, like, yeah, I'm really happy with that. So like 10 out of 10 for that Sims team. Like, good job, happy to see it. Okay, let's have a look at let's throw something on some of the others. Let's see what suits them. So we've got Maisie Deer here again, really liking the very pretty colors. So let's go. I don't think that the white and pink looks that good on her. I think some of these tonal colours would actually look really nice on darker Sims. So we'll have a look what this looks like on Tide. But like the pale ones are pretty. The white's pretty, but it looks a bit. That'd be good for weddings. If your Sims are getting married, definite woohoo night behaviour there. Yeah, I think actually I'll stick with probably that one. Okay, kind of looks like a skin tone. And then I'm just going to kind of get rid of those leggings, I think. Do we want to put on... Oh, that is very vintage. That is very The Great Gatsby. Like, how hot is she? This might be one of my favourite kits, guys. And then definitely this. Again, for the kind of like... Now she's reminding me of Chicago. What's her name? Renée Zellweger in Chicago. Like, that is so, like, she looks great. I want all these outfits. I want all these clothes for myself. Me undies, send me these clothes, please. I want them. Not necessarily the unsupportive bras because baby needs a hammock, but yeah, I need actual cup sizes. I've looked at the website, they kind of do like small, medium, large. 32e guys, so yeah, that's not going to fly for me. I wasn't impressed with that, but like these are all really lovely. Yeah, these are all really nice. Let's put a little set on her. Let's go with this girly one for her. Oh my god, she's cute. She's cute. And they flatter. They look good on like all different body types. I am so impressed. Like, I was skeptical, but I've been won over. Again, I'm going to keep that on her because it's like she's trying to disguise the scar. And there's something for every sim as well. This is the thing. Like, I feel like every sim, I've filled up their options. Like, what do we have for you? Like something dark and brooding. What's that one? I think I prefer that one on him with a bit of pattern because he likes a bit of pattern, this guy. Again, he's got a particularly slim frame, so this is kind of like what stuff looks like on a slim frame. Again, I just wouldn't have bothered with, oh hang on, that's not this kit, that's a different kit. I wouldn't have really bothered with the kind of like loungewear. What would he wear? I feel like he'd go for the ones with the side panels. Like these. That's his vibe. There we go. Fabulous, darling. Let's go to Tide. So again, Tide is our resident lingerie model. So I feel like everything should look amazing on her. So let's have a look. Let's go. I feel like typical underwear model behavior. I need to not go for black automatically though. Like she's fit. She is fit. Who knew a professional underwear model would be so fucking fit? I'm not as keen on that one. I'll keep it on her because I do want to put it on somebody. I kind of want to keep the socks on her again because it's kind of like, I don't know, a sporty kind of look to it. Then let's have a look what else we have. I actually really like that on her. That's really, I always like white and black for underwear. That's the same one. So what is supposed to match that one? That one? Okay, I thought I was going to lose my poop then because I was like, that looked cream to me and then that looked white. And I was like, if that doesn't match, she's hot. Let's get the socks off for that one. I feel like, yeah, no, I was going to put little cute socks on her, but we'll just keep it like that. I feel like she might have fake boobies, guys. Her boobies are going to stay in there because she's a professional model, right? They're not as squidgy as real girl boobies. That's not saying girls who have boob jobs aren't real girls, but you get what I'm saying. They're a bit more. And then this one. This is the one that I really kind of wanted to put on her. Because it does look very, very like Fenty. And Fenty is all about like different body shapes and, you know, inclusivity. I don't really like the colours of this one though. Yeah, it fits her, it suits her. I'm just not sold on the colours. Let's go, like, maybe, like, I wanted to put something with a bit more colour. Let's go for that one on her. And then, sorry, I'm getting, like, really distracted. Yeah, like I am amazed at how good it looks on like literally every body type. They all look good on every body type. Like, Sims team, what is this witchcraft? Like, I feel like I need to put something else on her as well. What else do we have? Like one of these, because I did say that I wanted to try some of these like colours on like darker skin tone. That is so pretty. I'm sold on this pack. Again, not 10 out of 10. I would have made a couple of different choices, but like 8, 9 out of 10. Like, actually very, very impressed. Especially with like how everything fits. Like, I am shocked that everything fits everyone so well. Like, let's go for him. He's so cute. I feel like he would definitely wear something like this. Probably just white as well. Like, he's a very clean sim. Then, like, let's put that on him because I've not put that one on anyone else yet. Is that the one that matches? And what else would he wear? Maybe the plain briefs? Just like jersey boxes. He's like sweet and simple, clean, would woohoo. He doesn't want to woohoo me. We've done Paloma. Oh my god, I'm excited to do Chloe because she's so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with my Sims. So again, she kind of likes the kind of like ivory colours. She likes browns as well. Oh, I'm not keen on that one on her though. I want to just go back like these colours. Which one was it? That one. I just kind of want to try those colours back on Tide. I'm going to keep that one on her for like uploading her. Oh, actually no, that's going on her to upload her. Yeah, I think some of those colours are more flattering on the darker skin tones. Chloe's actually very pale. Chloe Aslanyan, she's meant to be from kind of like, where's Kim Kardashian meant to be from? Kind of like, I can't remember, Middle East kind of way. Mediterranean, like that. I can't remember. I can't switch from like ooh underwear to places. I can't do geography and Sims at the same time, guys. She's so gorgeous though. I said it in the other video where I made her. I said it. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. I don't think I'm gonna keep that on her. That's very, very mumsy. Again, I did say she was like mumsy in style. There's something a bit off. I don't know. Something a bit off. I think it's the way that the shirt hangs. Looks a little bit stiff. And I know that's like a hard thing to do in The Sims. I think maybe I would have just brought it in a little bit closer to the body. A little bit like maybe there's a little bit of static on it or something. It looks just a little bit too much like a tent. That's a small criticism of the pack, but again, generally liking the pack. So this might suit her actually. Again, she quite likes those kind of tonal colours. I'm not convinced on the colour scheme on this one. I think that's what's putting me off a little bit. Maybe we put that one on her. And then which knickers did I say matched her? That one? I like that everything's kind of mix and match as well. And then I don't think I've put this set on anyone yet, so maybe I'll put that on her. Her brown granny pants. This is laundry night. This is don't come near me, I have my period. Yeah, okay, no, I like it on her. Again, she's very, very tonal. She's very all about the muted colours and the browns and the nudes. She will send you nudes, just might not be the ones that you're expecting. Yeah, she's really cute and pretty. Love her. And then Scary North, we kind of did her, didn't we, already? So yeah, that is them. That's The Sims. Well done, Sims team. Pleasantly surprised. And I'm probably quite a strong critic when it comes to CAS because I did work in fashion for 10 years. I wouldn't say I'm the most fashionable person now, but she is wearing a Kate Moss jacket, guys. But yeah, I did work in fashion for 10 years, both women's fashion and men's fashion. I kind of know a lot about how the trends work, how the differences between women's wear and men's wear, and yeah, I can be a bit of a critic when it comes to clothing in The Sims, and I think that they've actually done a really good job. And this was coming into it feeling skeptical. This was coming into it intentionally wanting to challenge the team, especially with how things would fit on different gender shapes and things like that. And they've smashed it out of the park, and I'm shocked because I was judgmental, and I was definitely I remember looking at the promo image on Twitter, the leaked image of all the different things, and I was like, okay, 1 pair of boxes, 2 pair of boxes, 3 pair of boxes, 4 pair of boxes, why are there so many pairs of boxes? So again, I would have liked a pair of boxes for girls. I think that would have been cool, intentionally fitting the girls' frame, but they do the job, they look good. You can, maybe it would have been worth just tagging them for both genders, you know, and giving more options without having to actually switch off the tags, because not every simmer is going to know that they can do that. But yeah, I don't know, I think I got what I wanted. I just want more of it. I just want more underwear, please, Sims team. Like, you've given me a taste and I want more. I want more. So again, going into this, like, the reason why I was so obsessed with getting an underwear pack was because we literally had, if we didn't have that kit and you go to the bras filter, I've tweeted this on Twitter, we literally had 3 bras in the game and they were all base game bras. And we've had them, like, these 2 we've had since base game. This one got patched in a little bit later, but it's still like maybe a year in. So we've had like 5 years or something like that of the same bras. And I have like 200, 300 Sims that I go in and do all their outfits for in my like personal save game. So I was having to put the same underwear on the same, like, all the Sims constantly, and I was like, send the Sims team to Marks and Spencer's and get these girls some new bras, because I was so sick of seeing the same ones. So for me, this pack was very much needed. It was something I wanted, it's something that I was like asking for, it's something that I like really wanted, and it's not disappointed me. But like I say, I just want more of it. It's not enough. Give me more underwear. Give me more of like the girly stuff, because again, Woohoo's such a big deal in The Sims. We're gonna make infants, guys. We've got to make infants soon. How are we gonna make infants if we're not sexy in the bedroom? We need, like, this pack has come at the perfect time. Okay, I'm talking nonsense. I'm gonna go, because this is probably a really long video. It's an hour long. And I'm red. Like, look how red I am. Again, this has been a spicy pack for me. I look like Miss Piggy. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a long-winded one. I was really excited to make some Sims, and again, looking at all the different, oh god, I'm so red. And looking at all the different like body types and things like that. Yeah, so I hope you found it informative. I hope you've got what you wanted from this video. I did consider doing it, guys, in my own underwear, because you know that I'm a bit of an exhibitionist, but I didn't want to get like banned from the Game Changer program and YouTube and Twitter all at once, so I did go for like underwear as outerwear. Felt like I could get away with that. I'm gonna go because I'm talking absolute nonsense, but again, thank you to the Creator Network for providing me with a code for this pack eventually. And like, I appreciate all of your faces. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. I'm sorry for monopolising your time. Take care. Let me know what you think about the pack in the comments, and I will see you again soon. Bye, friends.